front of us, we have many much previously consumed beers from Goose Island Beer Company out of Chicago, Illinois, US of A. Yay, yay. And they're the Bourbon County brand stout variety. And tonight, we have the 2016 vintage of Bourbon County brand coffee stout for you. That's right. Like all the rest, this is an Imperial Stout. This beer here, because it's a little bit of range variance in ABV, clocks in at 12.5% ABV and 60 IBUs. 4 hops in this beer. They're using Millennium. I think before they used to use Magnum. Now they use Millennium. Whatever. Because this is all about malt, this beer. The malt bill pretty much is the same as I always remember since I've been drinking at least since 2009. Wow, maybe before that even. Can't even remember. Anywho, for malt in this, they're using two-row, black, caramel, chocolate, Munich, roasted barley, and that's it. Then they put it in a bourbon barrel for a year. And since this is the coffee version, they're using still Intelligentsia coffee. And what are they using? They're using Flecha Roja coffee, which is Red Arrow, if you translate that. Now, you're saying, DJ, isn't this a beer you should drink fresh? Because at time of recording, this beer has 9 months on it. Well, yes, it is, but I didn't get to buy it. But when I was out on a little Father's Day adventure for soccer, I got to go to a soccer tournament for Father's Day. That's what my gift was this year. They won, which was awesome. But when I went to Total Wine, they had saved a case of this or two for Father's Day, and I was lucky enough to grab a bottle. So that's pretty freaking cool. Now, as you know, I'm not a big AB InBev product drinker because Goose Island is owned by AB InBev, but the one product I drink every year and buy every year is Goose Island Bourbon County brand stout because they haven't messed with it, and I just fucking love it. So, we will see what this tastes like. I generally drink this fresh, but this time I didn't get to, so we're going to grab our bottle here. We're going to pop the top on this bad boy. We're going to get in the glass and tell you what's up with the 2016 version of Bourbon County brand coffee stout. Hell yes. Boom, gigantic hiss off the top, and tons of cannon smoke. Now, this is sort of a celebration beer of sorts for me, too, because I'm ending one job. Man, it's already coating the glass while I'm just pouring it in here, and I will be starting a new job. So I figured to myself, we got to drink something big-ass and bourbon barrel aged tonight, and I've even got my Bourbon County brand stout snifter that our friends at Goose Island sent me. So, you know what? That's pretty freaking awesome. So, let's see what's up with the appearance first. Not really that I have to guess. Well, the head is almost gone, as pretty much always happens with Bourbon County. The head goes in, boom, drops down. Not a big head retention beer, but it is black as night, black as pitch. No light is penetrating this in any way. It's not going to happen. When I swirl it, it coats the glass on the inside like always. Just like freaking caramel or candy coating on the inside of this. And alcohol legs just clawing and tearing down on the inside of that. But look at that lovely black liquid on the inside. We got a ring of bubbles left. When they poured in, they were pretty dark and like caramel looking. Now they're kind of khaki and off-white. But a beer like this, especially with coffee in it, since we've got 9 months on it at the time of recording, let's see if it still smells awesome. So let's dive in for the aroma. God damn, still a lot of coffee. Wow. A lot of like fruity berry notes that you get from coffee. After that, here comes the bourbon, chocolate, leather, tobacco. Dark fruits, man, but that coffee is still wafting. And as I move the glass here, the coffee just keeps wafting up on the inside of it, making my mouth water. Wow. Bourbon, vanilla, barrel char. Some tannic woody notes, fudgy chocolate, dark chocolate, milk chocolate, a hint of coconut and pipe tobacco, leather. This is just, this is why I love Bourbon County, is the complexity it's got. After it's cellared like this is, auto-cellared for me by our friends at Total Wine, where I got this in Delaware, man, this just smells freaking delicious. But the coffee's still there. Let's see if it's held up in the taste. It's certainly there in the aroma. Probably not as big as well as fresh, but still smells pretty freaking tasty. Let's dive in. Cheers! Oh, yeah. Yeah. I needed that. It's been a crazy month. A lot of activity. When you switch jobs, there's always a lot of shit percolating, man. And this is what I need right here to take care of all those, some bad memories that I have from the whole experience. But man, wow. The coffee's still there in the taste. It's not huge, but it's definitely bigger than regular Bourbon County. And man, it's actually held up, I think, really well. They must have put a shit ton of coffee into this to have it hold up after all this time. But wow, nice, big, forward, roasty coffee, mellow, smooth, like cold brew tasting coffee. I mean, if you make your own cold brew from dark roasted coffee, that's what the coffee notes in this tastes like. After that, the bourbon comes in, leather. I always get a lot of pipe tobacco out of Bourbon County beers, and man, this is no exception. But man, like I said, the pipe tobacco, I just love it. It's almost like a vanilla flavored pipe tobacco. I remember one of my uncles used to smoke when I was a kid. I never smoked, but I remember the smell was like nice. But man, after that, chocolate, lots of roast in the background from the malt itself, and some dark fruits are coming through. The bourbon is nice and present, smooth, sweet, just fucking delicious. I am a big Bourbon County fanboy, like I said. It's probably the only Goose Island product I buy on a consistent basis and I seek out. And to me, this is what got me into bourbon barrel aged stouts. This and KBS were my gateways into that. And this Goose Island Bourbon County is still my favorite at 12.5%. The alcohol with this age on it is completely hidden. I'm not even getting warming in the chest, which is nuts. At 12.5%, I'm going to have no problems finishing off this bottle. I'm going to have to actually like throttle myself back so I don't pound it down. So, you hear me geeking out. You heard about all them flavors. Let's grade it. Beer Advocate's giving this what? Damn. Hashtag Hundies. Ba-boom. And Untapped is giving this 4.6 caps A+. Bam, bam. And the last two times I drank this, I gave it A+. And when Johnny the Stunt Drinker drank it with me too, he gave it A+. I'm going A+ again. Let me taste it one more time. You know what? It's cellared. The coffee's still there, 100. I'm going for it. I just love this beer, and it's made well. It tastes great, and you can't bitch about it, right? I always said when I was a bartender, if you make a drink, if it tastes great, they bitch less. So, you know what? Hey, AB InBev owns Goose Island, but they haven't fucked with the product, and it's still tasting great. So, let's talk about some important things. Have you had Bourbon County brand coffee 2016 or another vintage? If you have, let me know what you know, because I like to quid pro quo and back and forth. Also, oh yeah, if you could do me a big favor and think globally and drink locally and support the craft beer movement. Also, if you could think about maybe rating, commenting, subscribing, and I don't know, get down and smash that like button, because that, with only the assistance of one bottle of Bourbon County brand coffee stout 2016 vintage, is all I'm going to need to put my big ass happy face on. So to the next DJ BrewTube, I got nothing but a hell of a bunch of Bourbon County brand coffee stout 2016 vintage drinking love for you. And you know what's coming? Hell yes, a big ass, a